What's up, folks? How you doing? Well, over the summer, one of my neighbors came by, and apparently, he had seen that I bought this field over here, and he noticed that I was expanding more chicken coops and whatnot, and asked if I had any plans on planting and doing anything with the field, and I'm like, well, I didn't know what to do because I really, it's a lot of space, and I don't really have anything. He made me an offer. Apparently his father had died and he was a farmer and he does landscaping work, so he wanted my pickup truck to do landscaping, and he wanted to trade his dad's pickup and a tractor and a couple of trailers for my truck and the various attachments. And I figured it was a good enough trade to make it happen. Now, this is an old man truck, but this thing is really nice. I mean, it's dirty, but it's got some speed and whatnot. So I'm gonna get everything cleaned up later on. But first things first, we need to get on with the business of the farm for the day. It is selling day for eggs, and you can see I'm pretty broke. I spent quite a bit of money in feed. And so that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on using the tractor and those and getting a cultivator and spreaders and all that stuff, and plant some barley or wheat out there in those fields. That way I can possibly, well, I can definitely reduce my cost for feed. So it won't cost me much to get the seeders and all that. Seeds themselves might cost a little bit, but that's negligible compared to what, the price of barley has been that I've been feeding the chickens, because it's been quite a bit. It's definitely over 100,000 a year. Or no, I don't think it's that much. Either way, I'm not exactly sure. I did the math, but it's a substantial cost. So I'm going to at least try to grow my own. Now that I've got some space to do it. Where's my van at? There it is. And now that I've got some space to do it, I'm going to try to grow my own. Talked to a friend of mine. He's got a combine that he can use, because I won't be able to afford a harvester for a long, long time. And he's got a combine I can use, or he's going to come in and use it and help me, get everything done as far as that goes. And so we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, we'll load up these eggs, take them down to who's ever paying the highest price for them this year, and see what happens. Definitely getting more eggs this year than I normally, than I did last year. So the payout's going to have, going to be a lot more. I don't think I've ever gotten over 100,000 before, so I don't even think I've hit 100,000 before. So it's as far as the product. And I don't know why an electric van needs to have exhaust sounds, but it does. Guess that's just something that manufacturers do. I'd rather it sound like the Jetsons car, to be honest with you. So, tell me what you think in the comments about what I should plant, and also if you got any suggestions on what's the best feed for chickens. I've been feeding them barley. I don't know if it makes a difference as far as like the output goes. They seem to be thriving on it, but if I can get more chickens off of wheat, then maybe I should feed them wheat. I really don't know. or sorghum. You know, depends on, just depends on what's going to be the best cost to production ratio on that. And you know, I really don't know. The only way I could do it is through experimentation. You know, take 1 year feeding them barley, and then 1 year feeding them wheat, and see what the difference is, if there is a difference, you know, in sorghum. You know, and then balance the, you know, the overall cost of it to buy it versus the output. But I think we've got all that. So let me see where our best prices are going to come from. There's not much difference. There's one penny difference, or one tenth of a penny difference. Tag, please. And I might sweet drift. I guess that's what happens when you're all loaded up. Doesn't look like it's loaded up, but it's loaded up. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Let's watch the money flow in. Well, we're up about 30 now. That's good. Looks nice in the fall. The colors on the trees look good. Serve as penis. That's what it looks like. What's that? There's a place where you can get that done. Starts with a W and ends with a house. Not exactly sure what that word is. Noose or something? You know, is the P silent on it? Nuss? Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, I hit 100,000. Still got 55,000 in the van. It's gonna take a minute. I am quite happy to see all this money rolling in, though. There's nothing sad about that. More money means more stuff I can buy. That's the whole point of life, right? Buying stuff. I don't think we're going to hit 200, but we're definitely, I definitely think we're going to get 175. $178,432. Well, that is nice. I gotta get that environmental score up. I bought that land and the fields are terrible, and I need to get a spreader out there and spread some lime. Even if I don't plant crops, I gotta get that pH right so I don't get that weird penalty. I think that's kind of dumb, but whatever. It's the world we live in now. That's why I got an electric van that sounds like it's got a rumbling engine. Oops. Wasn't paying attention. Got a nice little load of honey coming out. Get this thing off. And look, put me on the fence. Go ahead and wash some stuff off. Like I said, it's an old man truck, but old man kept it nice. It's just been dirty. It's just dirty because it's been sitting around for a while under a tree. Kind of like this stuff. Just you leave a vehicle sitting out and under the trees and whatnot, and it just gets nasty. And I got an animal trailer so I could haul some chickens. El Diablo fighting chickens. All right. See what our load honey looks like. That loads up pretty nice, don't it? I think I might be able to get another layer in here. I think it'll only auto load top, the bottom 2 layers, but I might be able to manhandle a 3rd layer in there if I need to. Or I can make 2 trips. I got a truck now instead of trying to pull it with a pickup truck. That was a stupid thing to do. So, I did a soil analysis. That cost me some money too. But the soil is not that great. Got silty clay on most of this bottom. I've divided the fields. Most of the bottom field is going to have silty clay, and then I'm going to have sandy loam and loam throughout the big field. And so I think I might plant grass down here in this, where the blue is, and plant some sort of cereal crop, whether it's wheat, barley, or sorghum, up here in this top area. But you can see the pH value is really bad. So I gotta get a lime spreader and get lime out here. I need to cultivate this. I need to get rid of the rocks. And then I need to sow some seeds. So that's not fun. I'm gonna go get it in the pickup truck. I'll throw that spreader in the back, pick up the trailer, I hope. This truck is extremely fast. And you know what? It drives a lot better than that other truck did either. Also, feel like an old man, but old man knew what he was doing when he bought this truck. Let's just pretend we had a forklift, put that in there. I don't know what to do with this tipper. Okay. Maybe that's what it was. Dangling. kids, I ain't too bright. Alright, kids. Daddy's been shopping. And that's probably not a good thing. This was a pain in the butt to get back to the farm. Because they don't fall in line with each other. So I had to get creative and slalom around light poles and everything. But I finally got it back. And these things are $6,000 a piece for these cedars. And it's going to give me for $18,000, it's going to give me a much wider working width. Plus, I sold a little trailer that I had here that I don't ever use anymore. So, this only cost me, I think that I got $10,000 back on that, so it cost me about $8,000, which wasn't bad. And I got the fields fertilized, so they should be in pretty good shape now. It says the pH value is perfect. Field's already been cultivated, and I don't have the rocks turned on, so we're gonna get the tractor on these things and see if we can get them going. I hope I didn't make a big old mistake with this. I may have to do them one by one and then set them up in the field. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and detach them all now. Everything hooked up. Hopefully everything's working. Well, folks, I think that's about it for this episode. It's November. It's getting late afternoon. Like I said, I got the whole field limed. I got the tractor set up here with the 3 seeders. I cannot plant anything until April. I'm going to plant sorghum. And that's because that's the earliest thing that I can plant, and I'll be able to harvest that. I will be able to harvest that before the deadline to plant wheat or barley, so I will be able to get 2 crops in, and hopefully that'll be able to feed my chickens, and I'll stop wasting money on chicken feed for quite a while. Something else I'm going to have to build, I think, is going to be a grain silo, obviously, because I don't have anything other than tippers to store it in, so I'll be looking into that and figuring out where to put it and how much it's going to cost and all that stuff that make it cost effective. But yep, that's where we are. Let me know what you think in the comments, and like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.